In this training video, I'd like to show you how you can make available the correct lessons for your students based on your teaching schedule when using Canvas as part of your seminary experience. Let's suppose you're teaching in this schedule. On Monday, you have a seminary lesson in Canvas, Tuesday a Zoom class, Wednesday a seminary lesson in Canvas, on Thursday a Zoom class, and Friday a seminary lesson in Canvas. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this page called Modules. You will notice that this Modules page takes quite a while to load, and this is because it's loading 80 different lessons worth of content. In Canvas, we are going to only make available the lessons our students will be using during the week. I'm going to go ahead and you'll notice this right here, this top header is the module, and these are individual pages within this module. A module, another word for module is a folder, and for every module, this is a lesson. So these are 14 different pages or activities for the students to complete for this lesson. So for the purposes of this video, I'm going to click on this little arrow next to Introduction, and it will collapse all of those pages and activities inside that folder or module. I'm going to do the same for the first 5 lessons for the purposes of instruction in this video. So as I recall, this first day Monday is going to be an online lesson in Canvas. This is going to be a lesson in Canvas, and this is going to be a lesson in Canvas. So if you notice right here on the right-hand side, there's a green check next to this one. If you see this green check, it means it is available to students. If you see the circle with a line through it, that means it's not available. So again, my schedule is Canvas, Zoom, Canvas, Zoom, Canvas. So I need to come over here and click on that button. When this comes up, go ahead and hit continue. And then on this one, I'm going to hit publish. And if that comes up again, I can go ahead and hit continue. And now I know that I have the right lessons available to my students. I'm going to go ahead and click here or here to get back to my course home page. So once you're on the course home page, to test whether or not your students see the correct lessons for this coming week, I'm going to come over here and you'll notice there's a button here that says Student View. I'm going to click on that, and you'll notice a purple or pink indicator shows that we're looking at the course in Student View. So when students come to this course, they're going to go ahead and click here, or they could also click Modules. We're going to click this button that says Go to Modules. You'll notice that the Modules page showed up rather quickly. And so here is the Introduction to Online Seminary available, the class they're supposed to do on Wednesday, and the class that they're supposed to do on Friday is available. So I know now that the right lessons are available to the student. I'm going to go ahead and click Leave Student View. When I click Leave Student View, when I'm on the Modules page, it will bring me back to this Modules page for the teachers, where I have all of the second half of the Book of Mormon lessons listed here. Now, just want to give you a few more advanced tips that will help you with your class administration when publishing and making available the right lessons or not. Back on my schedule, this was Monday the 31st. And so it's helpful for me for 2 reasons. Number 1, it tells the students what day they should be doing it on. And number 2, it helps me, once I start marking attendance in Wise, what lesson coincides on what day. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on those 3 little dots next to that, and I'm going to hit edit. And so what I'm going to do at the first is I'm going to put August, so my students know that's the day that they are supposed to do that. Now you'll notice there's this little box right here that says lock until. Now since I'm probably publishing and unpublishing the right lessons for students on a Sunday, I'm not going to mark this box right here. I'll show you what we can do with that box on the future lessons. I'm going to update module, and we'll come back to this page and we can see we've added that there. Now I'm going to come here, I'm going to click on these 3 dots next to lesson 82, and I'm going to hit edit, and I know this is going to be September 2nd. Now, you notice when we looked at this in Student View, the students could go ahead and start this lesson. They're not supposed to work on until Wednesday. While most students don't work ahead, some students realize that they can go ahead and click on each of those pages fairly quickly and get through the entire seminary lessons within 10 minutes. And so how can I help students work on the seminary lesson they're supposed to on a certain day? So I'm going to go ahead and click on this button that says Lock Until, and I click on the calendar, and I want to click on September 2nd, and I want this to become available to them at midnight on that day. So they have 24 hours to work on that. And I go ahead and hit done, and then I hit update module. Now I got to make sure, I want to hit continue here. Now I want to make sure that this is green still when I use the lock function. I'm going to go ahead and do it here to show you the process one more time. I'm going to click on edit. I know this is September 4th. I'm going to lock until September 4th at midnight, and I hit update module. If I see this, I go ahead and hit continue, and that's just fine. And so my students will be able to access these 2 lessons on the specific day they will be released to them. If I go ahead and go back to home and I switch to Student View, go to Modules, and now you see that students know what day they are to do it. Now on this, students will not be able to get to this lesson until that day, and it says it will unlock on September 2nd at midnight. And the same for this one, it will unlock on September 4th at midnight. One last note is, once the students have had over 24 hours to complete a lesson, there is no way to automatically make sure that lesson is not available to students anymore. And you might wonder, why would you not want it to be available to students anymore? Well, over my experience in using Canvas, if you leave all of the lessons open indefinitely, the students will learn that fairly quickly, and they will log in and do all of the lessons in one setting. So once I've given my student, so I probably did this on Sunday to make this available. It's probably Tuesday morning when I log into my Canvas course. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to unpublish that course so it's no longer available. This is a class Canvas lesson they're doing on Wednesday, so probably Thursday morning I would come in here and I would click on this, and then on this, they do this one on Friday, and so probably Sunday when I get back to it, I'm going to go ahead and not make that visible to them anymore, and then I will work on scheduling the lessons for the next week. Hopefully this has been helpful in showing you how you can make the right lessons available, add dates to help them know what they should be doing on which dates, and then helping them stay caught up and complete their seminary lessons on the right day in Canvas.